Good morning and welcome to KidNuz. I'm Tori. Today is Friday, September 23rd, 2022. And we begin with the holidays starting even earlier this year, at least when it comes to holiday shopping. Two of the world's biggest retailers, Target and Walmart, are jumpstarting seasonal specials in an effort to take the sting out of sharply rising prices. Target will start offering deals the first week of October, while Walmart has already unwrapped its 2022 top toy list and is offering discounts on other popular merchandise. The giving part of the holiday equation is not the only thing starting early. Should you need to exchange that not-so-perfect gift, Walmart is expanding its returns period too. Consumers can return unwanted merchandise there until the end of January. Have you ever wondered what it's really like to be a spy? For the first time, America's Central Intelligence Agency, or CIA, is pulling back its curtain of secrecy to reveal some of what goes on in its super-secret organization. A new podcast called The Langley Files, named after the Virginia town where the agency is headquartered, debuted yesterday and will attempt to demystify a bit of the spy network's operations. In the premiere episode, current CIA Director William Burns admitted that despite how spies are portrayed in movies, in reality, they don't actually drive fast cars and defuse bombs and solve world crises all on their own every day. A myth, he said, his own family gets a kick out of, especially since he, himself, drives a very practical 2013 Subaru. So much for work-life balance. Football's GOAT, Tom Brady, suited up for practice Wednesday after it was reported earlier this week that he'd be taking Wednesdays off for the rest of the season. While it's not unusual for veteran players to schedule downtime to save their aching joints, the rumor mill's been swirling over whether the 45-year-old is fully committed to his job. NFL Network insider Ian Rappaport, who reported on the story, believes the Tampa Bay Buccaneers QB showed up to take a few extra passes because some of his regular receivers won't be playing in this Sunday's game. Brady has reportedly been dealing with personal issues off the field and had already missed an 11-day stretch of practice during the preseason. In other KidNuz notes, after causing historic flooding in Puerto Rico and the Dominican Republic, Hurricane Fiona was on track to pound the island nation of Bermuda overnight and throughout today with heavy rain and 130-mile-an-hour winds. Her next stop, according to weather models, is eastern Canada. As Halifax Mayor Mike Savage warned, it's going to hit us in the face. The mainland U.S. have so far been spared this hurricane season, but that could change by the end of next week, as early weather models suggest a new storm called Hermine could make landfall as a hurricane along Florida's Gulf Coast. And there's more evidence that drivers are ready to ditch their gas-guzzling cars. As of yesterday, General Motors had to close reservations for its new all-electric Hummer pickups and SUVs when pre-orders hit 90,000. In addition to a very high price tag, some of the trucks won't even roll off the assembly line until 2024. That's it for KidNuz. Our KidNuz quiz is generously sponsored today by the McCary family of Omaha, Nebraska, to celebrate the 11th birthday of Cece, their super smart, funny, kind, horse-crazy, strong unicorn of a fifth grader. Cece, your family, and your friends here at KidNuz can't wait to see what you do next. Now, today's quiz. What two major retailers are already gearing up for the holiday season? Walmart and Target. The CIA is headquartered in what state? Virginia. How long are some buyers willing to wait for their new electric Hummers? Until 2024. Quarterback Tom Brady plays for what NFL team? The Tampa Bay Buccaneers. In our KidNuz kicker, with all eyes on Aaron Judge and Albert Pujols' attempts to break two Major League hitting records, there's been little talk about a different kind of hitting record that fell earlier this week. On Wednesday, the New York Mets set a new record for the most batters hit by a pitch in a regular season after Luis Guillorme was hit once and Mark Hanna twice in that game, bringing the team's total to 106. That's one more than the 2021 Reds, who set the modern record last year. Thanks again to the McCary family of Omaha, Nebraska for sponsoring today's quiz. Happy birthday to Cece, and a big KidNuz hello to Cece's teacher, Mr. Williams, and her entire class at Oakdale Elementary. We also have shout-outs for Mrs. Fisher's Tigers at Hillsborough Elementary in Hillsborough, Wisconsin. Mrs. Atkinson Stars at Nashua Elementary in Kansas City, Missouri. Mrs. Sullivan's Timberwolves at Fisher Elementary in Walpole, Massachusetts. Mrs. Parker's Labs at Legacy Elementary in Ashburn, Virginia. And Miss Clark's Spartans at Immaculate Heart of Mary School in Wilmington, Delaware. Thanks for listening. Please look for our weekly word search in your emails. Check out our Week in Review quiz, now up on our website, kidnuz.org. And we hope you tune in for more Kid News Monday morning.